ambitious, and full of life. Today is a celebration of everything that they have achieved, not only, but considerably the achievement of their academic qualifications that facilitate their onward journeys to colleges and universities around the world. It's easy to forget just how hard you have to work to get to where these young people are now. And I would like to take a moment to recognize the sheer grit and determination that has brought them here. Let's give them a round of applause. Graduates, many people have supported you on your way to this moment. Many of them are here today. So I would like to ask you all to stand and show your appreciation for everyone, family, friends, teachers, present and elsewhere, whose support has been central to your progress thus far. Please stand for a moment and show your appreciation to everyone. Thank you. Class of 2022, life will present you with many opportunities. Take them all. Life will present you with many obstacles. Overcome them. Life is to be lived, so live it to the full. When you're faced with choices, choose the ones which will open up your options. Open doors, don't close them. Follow your passions and success will follow itself. And measure success by happiness and by your impact on others, not by your net worth. The education that you have received and that you are going to go on to receive has and will continue to prepare you to be leaders in this world. Be courageous. Step forward when others step back. Never think a dream is out of reach. Lead with confidence. We have confidence in you. Thank you. I'd like to invite our principal, Mr. Wilson, to the stand.
Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this fantastic graduation class of 2022. The honor falls to me to give your graduation opening address. And it is an honor because I stand here as just a representative of every teacher that you have ever known. Your first teachers from kindergarten or early years, your primary school teachers, your learning support assistants, middle school and high school teachers, form tutors, homeroom teachers, college counselors, heads of year, heads of school. All of these educators at some point have imagined this moment for you. And I know they would want me to say to you that they are proud of each and every one of you. Now, for these speeches, it is traditional to look for inspiration and wisdom from famous people, philosophers, politicians, activists, authors. However, for this very special group of young people, I'm going to keep things personal. I will pull from my favorite book, one of my childhood favorite movies, and one of my favorite bands. Because sometimes the simple things that mean the most are right in front of you. So let's start together as we begin to celebrate you, these amazing, hardworking, creative, fun-loving people that you are, our graduating class of 2022. There'll be lots of advice that will come to you this evening. It's tradition in these sort of events. In my speech, I'm just merely going to give you some thoughts. I hope that some will resonate with you tonight. Some may plant a tiny seed that will grow with you over time, and some will just bounce off and not impact you at all. And each one of those responses is absolutely relevant because this is your journey, no one else's. It is yours to travel. Others will join you. Some, like your parents or your siblings, may have already walked these years with you and will hopefully walk with you for many more. Some of your friends have been with you for a long time. Some friends may only have just arrived in recent years, and yet you already feel a kinship that will last forever. And very excitingly, there are future friends and colleagues you've not even met, whose names are still dust on the wind to you. These future friends that will be honest, loyal, comforting companions for you on your journey. Everyone you meet, however fleeting, has the potential to help you learn and grow if you remain open to learning. Almost every conversation, every experience, every connection will help you learn more about yourself, others, and this wonderful world. However, life is a paradox. It is a double-edged sword. It will bring you pleasure and pain, joy and sadness, love and grief. It will be bittersweet, but you should embrace all that life brings you, because even when all you want to do is run and hide from the pain, because the pain and the sadness, the bitter moments, they are important. They teach us about the pleasure, the joy, the love. They teach us how to make the most of those marvelous, magical moments and how to appreciate them in all their glory. So let's take tonight as an example. It is a double-edged sword. It is a bittersweet moment. There is so much to be proud of. So much this milestone marks. The end of formal education, the celebration of over 14 years of classes, of homework, tests, experiments, projects, presentations, the receiving of your high school diploma, a legal document that says to the world, I did it. I finished school. I am proud of what I achieved. Your family, friends, and your teachers share in this pride with you. They are proud of all of your hard work, your resilience, and your determination. After all, you are a year group who have dealt with a global pandemic, a pandemic that stole from you your final term of year 11. It stole from you your year 11 prom and your end of year celebrations. It forced you to learn virtually. You had your IGCSE exams cancelled. Now, I'm very aware that that alone is an example of a bittersweet double-edged sword. COVID placed restrictions on your junior year and even continued to hamper your senior year. But you rose to every challenge, you rode every wave, you traversed every chasm, and you arrived here tonight to be these amazing young people that we have all gathered to celebrate. But tonight also marks the last time you will see some of your classmates, maybe for a while, maybe forever. It is a jumping off point where you leave behind the teachers who have inspired you, motivated you, hassled you, and annoyed you. See, there are double-edged swords everywhere you look. The staff and the school who have loved and cared for you. And even if you do see your teachers again, and hopefully many of you will stay in contact, come back and say hello, it will not be the same. You will not be their student any longer. You would have moved on. You would have grown, and so would have they. After all, you can never step in the same river twice. And for your parents tonight, Their pride is mixed with a dose of parental pain. And soon you'll be moving on to new adventures. You may be leaving the warm, loving comfort of the home they have worked tirelessly to provide for you. You'll be taking those next steps into adulthood. And as they watch you go, they will be bursting with pride and breaking apart inside with the thought of not seeing you every day. Some may be just happy to see you go. I would check for a packed suitcase at the door when you get home tonight. It's a pretty good sign. Just saying. Or just go on Airbnb and see if your room's been rented out. I mean, I'm just wanting to. Life is a double-edged sword. Tonight is like life. It is beautiful. It is full of passion. It is full of pride, excitement, but it is also tinged with sadness. And I respect and value you all way too much to stand here and tell you stories of rainbows and unicorns, of a pain-free, uninterrupted, joyful adventure that waits you. However, do not despair. There is beauty and wonder in this world, and you will laugh and you will love, but you will have your heart broken. You will interview for a job that you really want, and you will be ecstatic when you get it. And you'll be disappointed when you interview for something you don't get. You will have days where the sun shines, the traffic flows, food is fantastic, the company is delightful, the memories are magnificent. And you will have days where everybody is in your way. People keep saying stupid things to you. They move way too slowly and you're already late. You can't find your keys, your purse, your wallet. Your car won't start. It rains when you planned a barbecue. You just dropped your phone down the toilet and your dog and your cat has peed on your favorite shoes. It will happen. And when it does, if it's a good day or a bad day, remember this one thing. Control the controllables. Charlie Mackery, in his book, says, one of our greatest freedoms is how we react to things. So greet both the good and the bad, the pleasure and the pain, the joy and the sadness with the same stoic smile and say, okay, I get to decide how to react to this. If nothing else, my reaction is in my control. And whatever that reaction is, own it. It's yours. Life is a double-edged sword. Over time, you will learn that you cannot have the good without the bad, the one without the other. They are connected. And sometimes they are the same thing. Now, when all is said and done, the Beatles, in my opinion, and it's my speech, so I get to give my opinion, got a lot of things right. And at just 26 years old, that's just 8 years older than you are now, John Lennon wrote this very simple refrain. All you need is love. Love is all you need. Which possibly is the best answer to the most vast and unknowable of questions. What is life all about? So do not measure your value by other people's view of you. You are more than a number or a letter. You've heard me say that to you a number of times. Whatever the outcome of your examinations, ultimately, no doors are closed to you. You can still do what you want. You might need to take a different route. It might take you a bit more time to get there. But if you're prepared to work, you will find a way. Especially if you consider that who you are is not defined by a university, a job, or a title. And you would have been asked from a very young age, what do you want to do when you grow up? And you would have been conditioned to define yourself by a job or a career. And the best answer I've ever heard to that question, what do you want to be when you grow up, is kind. In which case, the only person who can close the door on your dreams is you. Life is a double-edged sword. To know success, you must meet failure. But remember, you control how you react to things. So what may seem like a failure could be the catalyst for change. You can fall forward, learn from it, bounce back. And as Philadelphia's favorite fictional son, the Italian stallion, said, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Be humble with any success or failures, showing humility and accept that you are vulnerable. Showing vulnerability is courageous, and asking for help is often the bravest thing that we can do. So as you go forth on this journey of your life, climb your mountain. Don't do it to plant a flag or the modern day equivalent of take a selfie. Do it to embrace the challenge. Enjoy the climb. Behold the view. Climb your mountain so that you can see the world, not so the world can see you. Travel, not as part of a bucket list, but become more worldly. Increase your understanding of culture, of history, of people. Use your skills and your talents, not for what they bring you, but for what they can bring others. Without connection to others, success is hollow, meaningless, and short-lived. There is no one to share it with. It is only through connections to others that we find meaning in this life. And I think it is one of life's great ironies that it is by being selfless that you will truly find yourself. Be a leader. Leadership is not about title. It is about how you act. You can lead every day. And when you do this, you can make your life and those around you just a little bit better. And often just through the simplest acts of kindness. Never underestimate the power of a smile, a nod, a kind word. Listen to and trust yourself to do what is right. You will not always get it right. But if you live by your values, fail fast, fall forward, you will never go far wrong. And challenge yourself every day. Whether things are going your way or whether it feels like your world is crashing in around you. Challenge yourself to bring inspiration and passion. To be the person that you want to be. One whose mind, whose effort, whose kindness knows no horizon. Now, I know I speak on behalf of all of your teachers who have worked tirelessly to support you, inspire you, occasionally force you to be here at this moment when I say it has been our honor to be just a small part of your journey, to walk alongside you and watch you bloom into these fantastic young people. And on behalf of your parents, wider family, friends, whether they are here with you physically or spiritually tonight. They are all proud of you. This journey is yours to take, and wherever it takes you, those you need will always be there. Because you already have their love, and love is all you need. Congratulations, graduating class of 2022. Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are looking forward to celebrating with you tonight. Remember, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. So it is with delight that I welcome back Eugenie, one of our class of 2020 alumni, who along with the accompaniment of Miss Rochelle, is going to remind us all that this really is a wonderful world. Have a lovely evening.
Congratulations, class of 2022. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Beautiful, Eugenie. And we would now like to formally welcome to the stage the graduating class of 2022.
Tom Allen, attending Nottingham Trent University. Zainab Anis, attending the University of Exeter. Amy Archer, attending the University of Stirling. Elliot Atherton, attending the University of Oxford. Freya Buell, who will be studying medicine. Jordan Busfia, attending St. Louis University, Madrid. Hannah Campbell, attending Queen's University, Belfast. Michael Cassidy, attending Texas Tech. Erin Creven, attending Southwestern University. Ben Crick, attending the University of Durham. Riley Dagg will be taking a gap year. Vicente D'Amato Gavad, who will be attending Southwestern University. Finley Deegan, attending the University of Calgary. Jake Edwards, attending the University of York. Maria Espinosa Veloz, attending Hult University. Ali Frank, attending the University of Texas. Dylan Friedman, attending the Savannah College of Art and Design. Yunchi Gao, attending the University of Rochester. Liliana Garcia, attending Imperial College London. Aidan Gardner, attending Louisiana State University. Connor Grant, attending the University of Lancaster. Larson Hafner, attending George Washington University. Iona Hamilton Thompson, attending Glasgow Caledonia University. Farida Hassan, attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Akil Karachi, attending the University of Texas. Siwa Kefi, attending Texas Tech. Nirav Kohli, attending the University of Maryland. Mark Laverne, attending the University of Texas, Dallas. Ava Lavoy, attending Van Hall, Larenstein. Jasper Lippitz, attending King's College, London. Michaela Litton, attending the University of Bath. Alicia Mail, attending the University of Manchester. Katrina McClure, attending Heriot-Watt University. Freya McLaughlin, attending the University of Sussex. Cara McNay, attending the University of Cardiff. Omar Metwally, attending Texas A&M University College Station. Lars Nordhaus, attending the University of Groningen. Con O'Brien, attending the University of Surrey. Mairead O'Connor, attending Newcastle University. Nalini Pariag, attending Texas A&M College Station. Maria Laura Peña, attending the University of Texas, Austin. Henry Phillips, attending King's College, London. Anna Paula Pletner, attending EHL. Catherine Price, attending Glasgow Caledonian University. Andre Prisakaru, attending the University of Rotterdam. Arvin Kwasi, attending Texas A&M College Station. Emma Ramirez, attending Texas A&M College Station. Abby Ramshaw, attending Northumbria University. Katie Rogers, attending the University of Oklahoma. Kieran Rutter, attending Murdoch University. Tima Takhtarov, attending Texas A&M College Station. Charlie Thornton, attending Northumbria University. George Thornton, attending Leeds Trinity University. Othencia Tiwanda, attending the University of Texas, Dallas. Tim Trunk, who's starting university in the winter. Rain van Dillewijn, University of Edinburgh. Trung Vo, attending Houston Community College. Priyansh Vora, attending the University of British Columbia. Bethan Wheeler, attending Cardiff Met University. Jasmine Chu, attending the University of Texas, Austin. Maxim Zakharov, attending the University of Oklahoma. Bata Zhangabalov, attending the University of Texas, Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2022. Please join me in welcoming to the stage our student leaders, Emma and Henry.
It's an absolute honor for Henry and I to represent our outstanding class of 2022. After passing through a grueling 4 years, we think we deserve a little celebration to recognize all the late nights studying, Zoom calls revising, and hours spent in the exam hall. Each and every one of you should be proud of yourselves. You graduate from high school once, so embrace this moment.
We are the best, all 62 of us. Throughout high school, alongside our academic achievements, we have excelled in all school and extracurricular activities and had loads of fun along the way.
This school has been the origin of many of our core memories and has prepared us to make an impact on the world. From our conversations in the Boma and the Agora to the endless hours of worrying that our stuff was on fire in year 10.
Speaking of, we've had a few slightly challenging years along the way. We have practically had to wade our way through flooding in our city and escape that infamous fire in the school, in addition to withstanding a global pandemic. Despite this strange combination of obstacles, they have all been overcome with ease because we all worked hard and never lost sight of the rewarding outcomes on the horizon.
Through our desire to achieve our dreams, we became unafraid of the inevitable mistakes we will make because everything happens for a reason. The journey to reach your final destination, wherever that may be, should be looked back on with no regrets. The one thing I think we can all agree on is that our friends made the experiences all the more enjoyable.
Although some of our friends have left throughout the years at various points, we have pushed through and created very strong bonds and friendships with each other. And I think this connection is one of our greatest achievements as a year group. It really is something how this brilliant group of people from all around the world managed to meet in the great city of Houston and form relationships regardless of the challenges we have faced. We are so close, we even recognize each other after we stopped wearing face masks.
We have been waiting for this day our entire lives, looking forward to the moment that we receive our diploma and finally flip our tassels, wearing these extremely fashionable gowns. Even though we are bound to go our separate ways, we will always hold the legacy of the British International School of Houston. And this is thanks to the inspiration and drive instilled in us by our amazing teachers. I know it feels as if we are saying farewell, but the memories of this school will be carried with us wherever we go, even if our final destination is a world away.
And we all know that none of it would have been possible without our incredible teachers and all their support and guidance. We know how lucky we are to have been able to get back to school in August 2020, and we are forever grateful for the way our teachers handled it by always putting us first.
High school was by no means easy, but the many struggles have made this moment all the more worthwhile. I can undoubtedly say that it is thanks to the people around us that we're able to complete this stage of our lives.
Thank you to our tutors for their patience and advice, and to our academy and subject specialists for their expertise. Miss Cooper, we don't know what we would do without you, and we will never forget the wonderful leadership of Mr. Wilson. Thank you for believing in us.
We are extremely grateful to the parents who took the time to plan to make sure each and every one of us felt included, making our final year a memorable one and full of excitement for the future. We would like to leave you with some advice. Remember to strive for success in any area of your life and do everything in your power to stay true to yourself.
We are strong, motivated, and ready for anything that comes our way as we move on to new chapters, all of which are sure to be characterized by the experiences and values we have developed and encountered together. This is because the best is yet to come. And of course, to our amazing parents, your encouragement, your love, and your kindness is felt by every single one of us every single day. Thank you, and let's go Bulldogs!
Dear graduates, we're incredibly proud to be able to stand here tonight and formally offer you the warm congratulations and deep respect that you so richly deserve.
It has been a great honor to serve as your heads of year. You are truly an amazing group of young people who are no doubt destined for great things. And to say that we've played a small part in your journey to future success is a sort of great pride for both of us.
In an effort to make this speech relevant to you, our dear graduates, we thought we would try and draw influence from some of the song lyrics from your favorite pop hits. Now, I must confess, my pop awareness does not extend much further than the year of your birth. Thankfully, to make sure that my musical references aren't too outdated, I have Major Tom beside me to make sure that I don't make any silly mistakes.
Nothing new there then. We've shaped our speech this evening around some of the suggestions that you made for the official graduation song of 2022. Overall, you made 116 song suggestions. Though needless to say, once we removed those with inappropriate language and inappropriate references, we were left with a significantly slimmer list of contenders.
This is one that didn't make the cut. I'd like to start with Omar's personal favourite song by the Dishonourable Pooh Shiesty, with the opening line from his seminal 2001 hit, Back in Blood. Smirk. Long way. I learned something back from this. Expletive, expletive. Now, I must confess, I didn't listen to the rest of the song, but I strongly suspect that Mr. Shiesty was talking about the educational journey. You see, long way. Yes, you have come a long way, graduates, a very long way through some turbulent waters. He continues, I learned something back from this situation. Well, you have learned so much. Not just the vast knowledge academically bestowed upon you by your most excellent teacher, but you have learned so many real-life lessons through an unbelievable myriad of unfortunate events. Fires, floods, trials, tempests, and pandemics. Remember, as I've said to you before, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. Through all of the hardships and uncertainty, you have gained a great ability to deflect adversity and to maintain your composure, to make the best out of any trying situation. This is a powerful gift. Use it well.
We found some more great messages hidden within the lyrics of another unlikely source. See if you can guess which song it is. Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. We're not the same. We're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. These lyrics have a clear message. People are different, but recognizing and valuing those differences is what makes us strong. I heard a compliment about a big CEO of a business once. They said that he spoke to everyone in his company in the exact same way, showed everyone an equal level of respect, regardless of the role they played in the company or the perceived importance of that role. I would love this to be a compliment that you each strive to earn. Show everyone an equal level of respect. I promise that in doing so, people will stop and take notice of you.
Now that same song says, we've arrived because we stuck together, champions one and all. We finally figured it out that our dreams have no limitation. You have indeed at last arrived, but more than that, you did it as a team. You stuck together to demonstrate resilience, adaptability, and a collaborative spirit that embodies everything that the International Baccalaureate stands for. As you move on, remember to not put limitations on your dreams and aspirations. Don't let anything or anyone stop you from trying to make your ambitions a reality. You set your own value in this world, and you are indeed champions, one and all.
Have you worked out the song yet? How about now? We're all in this together. Once we know that we're all stars, and we see that. Yeah, that's right, High School Musical. Who'd have thought it? Such a profound message that you picked up from such an unlikely source.
The band Courtship sang their song, Perfect People. And the best part is they'd never waste my time. They got my story down in a couple of lines. Everything is so incredible when I'm around these perfect people. It's just so simple. It's just so simple. Now, this is clearly written about your teachers. Graduates, champions you may be, but please remember today to spare a moment's thought for the coaches, gurus, guides, and mentors that have gotten you to this point. They have helped make the incomprehensible seem just so simple. And today marks the end of a long journey for them too. Also spare a thought for those other most perfect of people, your parents. They have been on this journey with you since before you can even remember. And today they arrived with school children, and yet they will leave without them.
Graduates, we've worked hard to teach you skills, resilience, determination, perseverance. Know what you want and continue to strive for it day after day. This next song embodies that perseverance. The lyrics go like this. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey,
Bum, bum.
got any grapes?" 5 days that duck asks for grapes at a lemonade stand. And on the 5th day, the man goes to the store and buys the duck grapes. Perseverance pays off. Powerful stuff. But really, I love that you put that song as one of your graduation song suggestions. A skill that some people lose as they get older is the ability to take things lightly. I think that you don't need to make everything overly serious all the time. With all this potential that everyone keeps reminding you that you have, you might feel a burden of pressure. There are times to check that burden at the door and just be silly. Find the fun in the world, have a laugh. Please take that advice tonight. Enjoy each and every moment, because above all, what everyone here wants for you is to be happy.
While we've learned so much from delving into the peculiar vulgar argot of your musical idols, I am forever a staunch traditionalist, and I'm afraid it will require substantially more to dissuade me from the fact that the oldies are indeed the best. As such, we wanted to leave you with some advice from some of the grand old masters of rock, and it would also make a pretty good summer road trip playing. Let it be.
Take it easy.
You can't always get what you want.
Don't worry, be happy.
Express yourself.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Don't stop believing.
Don't give up.
Don't stop.
Don't look back in anger.
You can't hurry love. No, you'll just have to wait.
Everybody hurts.
Your time is going to come.
Keep on the sunny side.
Keep on moving.
Keep running.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
Go your own way.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
Dream on.
Imagine. Graduates, it has genuinely been a pleasure to be a part of your journey to future success. Thank you for the laughs, the experiences, and the great memories. We heartily wish you all every happiness and success for the future. And as Principal Wilson has already alluded, in the words of the Beatles, please remember the most important message of all. All you need is love.
Wow. Those two gentlemen know how to give a speech. Fantastic. Yes, interesting song choices, but they somehow made it work in their own creative way. The tribute to you. Before I bring this evening to an end, I just want to say a couple of quick thank yous, if I may. Firstly, thank you to all of you who have taken time out of your own lives to be here tonight to help celebrate with us these truly remarkable young people. We're very grateful for all your support this evening and over the past many years of your time at our school. I also want to thank some of the staff that have made this event possible. Jane Chastan and her terrific team have spent many, many hours planning, replanning, and continuing to find ways to make this work. So Chow and Manny and Osmo and Joe and Jackie and Fiona and Jamie and Pauline, your fingerprints all over this evening's event. And we're so grateful for everything that you do every single day to help bring dreams to life. We're very, very grateful for all your support. To our amazing teachers, you've heard about them tonight from a number of different people, including the most important people, which is our inspirational students. Our amazing teachers. You inspire me every day, and I cannot thank you enough for all that you do. And you've inspired our graduates, so thank you for all your passion and your commitment and your patience. You've helped to develop some fantastic young people we're sending out into the world with so much to be proud of. To our parents, thank you for your support, particularly to our parent reps. I do have a little something for you. I'll come and find you at the end of this proceedings. If you see me walking towards you, no need to run away this time. It's a nice conversation. I will come and find you afterwards and thank you personally with a little gift from us on behalf of the school. It truly is a team effort, and we couldn't do it without everybody's support. From the tech team, staff, volunteers, everybody comes together, as they always do. We're all in this together, I believe. In this school, we're so grateful to be part of a fantastic team. But it's now my favorite part of the evening is the final one that remains. We are going to attempt to get our newly graduated class of 2022 up onto the stage, where we hope that we can capture an iconic moment of throwing their graduation caps into the air for you. So now is the time, ladies and gentlemen, to get your cameras ready. Class of 2022, if you'd like to come and join us. I'm going to move over here a little bit because I know where they're going to stand and I'll get squashed. So we're going to welcome them all back onto the stage. So if you haven't got your camera out, now's the time to get your camera out, because between us, one of us has got to get the perfect picture. And then we've got to send it to everybody else. That's the agreement that we have. Okay? Look at them come up. Look at this. Their last time on our stage. Big moments. I'm going to come down here. And I got a better view of it. And also because I know I need Mr. Martin and his musical ability to help me to make sure we get this right, sir. You know, the time we practice the timing. We're going to make sure we get the timing right. Well, I think we can confess we practice the timing. You're not going to really realize we haven't just made this up. This is well timed. What we're going for here. So let's get these wonderful people on stage. Shuffle along. I promise you we did practice this. Okay, remember what I said to you, ladies and gents. We're throwing them up, not frisbeeing them at somebody in the audience. They've still got to take you home later. Okay, we're nearly all there. All right. Look at those faces. Look at those smiling faces. Okay.